Hi, everybody. I'm Al Brown. I am senior lecturer with the Fulton Schools of Engineering Polytechnic School, and I've been working with Trudy for the past semester on her fine glass recycling. It's a fine report. I hope that you'll find it as well to be a fine report. And I'm really grateful to the city of Peoria for your support and providing all the information, and especially the contacts, and getting us set up for a tour of one of the MRFs, as well as a lot of outside entities, contractors, etc. So everyone over there at the city, Becky, Aaron, Stephen, have been really great to work with. So thank you, and I'm looking forward to hearing Trudy's report.
Glass residue recycling and reuse. I am Shrutkirti, and this project was undertaken to research novel applications of fine glass residue on behalf of the city of Peoria and the ASU Project Cities. Today, I'm going to cover these contents. Material recovery facility. As we know that during the sorting process in a material recovery facility, very small pieces of glass fall off from the conveyor belt. These are highly contaminated, making them unfit for recycling purposes. Methodology. The first step for proceeding with this study was to research the novel applications of fine glass, and followed by investigating what are the cities of Mesa, Tempe, Gilbert, and Tucson are doing to manage their fine glass waste. The next step was to find vendors who recycle or reuse fine glass. This was followed by cost-benefit analysis to evaluate if the existing recycling practices employed by the city of Peoria are either profitable or break-even. The last step was to model the life cycle assessment of recycled glass versus the virgin glass production to determine the potential impacts of glass waste on the environment. Applications of fine glass. In the literature review, I was able to find 3 novel applications of fine glass and one currently in use application. As you can see in the first picture, fine glass has been incorporated in concrete. Reusing glass fines in this way serves 2 main purposes. First, reducing the amount of cement that further reduces carbon dioxide emissions, and reducing the amount of glass waste going to the landfill. Fine glass and foam concrete. Foam concrete possesses great thermal insulation characteristics beside being lightweight. Fine glass can be used to substitute either the fine aggregate or the cement in making a foam concrete. Fine glass for ceramic applications. Using fine glass as a flux in ceramic pavers has been studied widely because it is easy to incorporate glass fines into the raw material. Moreover, using glass waste as an aggregate helps in reducing the energy that is required in firing process of paver manufacturing, while also increasing the physical properties. The literature also lists other uses of glass fines that include making decorative pieces, countertops, table surfaces, and lampshades. Sorting of recyclable material at MRF. The city of Peoria sends its mixed recyclables to the city of Phoenix for sorting and processing. The weight of material varies between 1,100 to 1,600 tons per month. For cost-benefit analysis, I have taken the lower weight to show the minimum profit and to simplify the calculations. After sorting, cardboard, plastic, paper, metal make up to 74% of the total recyclables, and glass makes up to 26%. When this glass is sorted, it results into glass cullet, that is 21%, and 5% of fine glass. So 1,000 tons of mixed recyclables result into 740 tons of other recyclables and 260 tons of glass. The city of Peoria is charged $29 per ton to dispose of solid waste in a landfill. But when it is sent to MRF, the waste is sorted, it costs $19.20 per ton. Here, 21% of glass cullet that makes up to 210 tons is costs $4,032 to Peoria, and 5% of fine glass that makes up to 50 tons costs $1,450 to the city of Peoria. So before sorting, that 200 tons of glass waste costs $6,090, and after sorting, it costs $4,032. So $2,058 are the net savings to Peoria for every month. This table shows the costs and profits for the city of Peoria along with the blended rates and processing fee for the year 2021. From January to September 2021, the net cost per ton of recyclable was less than $29, so it was beneficial to Peoria. From October to December 2021, the blended rate was larger than processing cost. So Peoria not only received the full cost of processing, but also received 75% of the profit for its recyclables. Findings. What are other cities doing? One important part of the research was to investigate how other cities are managing their glass waste. These cities rely on contracting with other municipalities to dispose or recycle their waste as they do not own a MRF. City responses. City of Mesa currently deliver recyclables to United Fiber. Strategic Material buys glass from United Fibers. City of Tempe delivers its waste to WM, that was formerly called Waste Management. Strategic Material procures most of the glass generated in this area. Town of Gilbert removed glass from their recycling program in September 2021 due to the changes surrounding the recycling market, and now it is being sent to the landfill. They send their recyclables to United Fibers. City of Tucson only does the collection of material and does not operate a MRF. Currently, the city has a drop-off program for glass since it was removed from curbside recycling program. The glass is collected and stored at a landfill, and it is either being recycled or reused. The processing is contracted to Republic Services. Findings for potential glass recycling vendors. Glass King Recovery and Recycling. The company co-founder Rose King stated that the usage of fine glass depends on the quality of the glass. Rose emphasized testing the quality to make a decision about procuring the glass from the MRF. Consolidated Resources collect recyclables from commercial enterprises. They provide services in all the surrounding areas like Chandler, Glendale, Mesa, Peoria, and Phoenix. Waste Connections provides waste collection, transfer, disposal, recycling services, and they have their transfer station in Phoenix in the name of Right Away Disposal. It operates through contracts with municipalities and also offers services directly to residential, commercial, or industrial customers. Republic Services provides recycling and waste disposal services across the US, and they have around 90 facilities that process and sell recyclables. When contacted, they refuse to share any information. Life cycle assessment for recycled glass versus virgin glass production process. The main objective of this LCA is to compare the environmental impacts of glass bottle production from recycled glass versus virgin glass. The functional unit in this study is the production of 1 kg of container glass. The software used in this study is OpenLCA, which is an open source software. The life cycle impact assessment is Tracy 2.1, which is developed by EPA and characterizes potential effects under US conditions. System boundary. The scope of this LCA is limited to the processes in the manufacturing facility and does not include use case and end-of-life processes. The green boundary captures the cradle-to-gate boundary, while the red boundary shows the cradle-to-cradle life cycle. This assessment focuses on cradle-to-gate boundary that includes batch preparation, melting, conditioning, forming, polishing, and final container glass production process. Life cycle inventory. This table shows the inventory for both the processes, recycled glass and virgin glass, and it differs in the addition of glass cullet to the batch. The recycled glass inventory contains 50% of glass cullet, which reduces the requirement for other raw materials, thereby minimizing the burden on natural resources. Life cycle impact assessment. It helps to interpret the significance of various environmental impacts of a production processes and depends on the key processes, inputs, and product system. Each process has specific input material that goes in and certain emissions, wastes, and product that comes out. The database has this information related to each of the input. It calculates emissions, energy, waste linked to every process and groups them in various impact indicators to show cumulative effect of that production process on the environment. The indicators that you see in this table have been calculated as per Tracy 2.1. These results are for glass bottle production, recycled versus virgin glass. Similarly, here, global warming potential has been calculated for both the production processes. Software identifies the key processes and pulls the data for emissions to air, mainly carbon dioxide and methane due to combustion of fossil fuels related to these processes from the database. The data for all the inputs in a process is added and presented as global warming potential for that process. As you can see in this picture, the recycled production process has around 56% less global warming potential as compared to the virgin glass production process. Relative result, here each of the impact indicator for virgin glass production process is set at 100% and corresponding impact of recycled glass production process is presented. It is evident that the recycled glass production process has significantly lower environmental impacts as compared to virgin glass production. Lastly, the recommendations. As seen in the literature review, fine glass has been successfully used in various construction purposes. So the city of Peoria should explore this application in future. The applications of fine glass such as in ceramic and foam concrete should also be explored, as these are viable options to reduce the burden of landfilling fine glass. The city of Peoria should continue the contract with the city of Phoenix to get the recyclables sorted, as it is a profitable alternative compared to landfilling. All the cities that were surveyed using the MRF services of big waste management companies. None of these cities are concerned with the applications of fine glass, and Peoria is already ahead because it is exploring the applications of fine glass. The city should reach out to Rose King of glassing recovery and recycling and provide a sample for the purpose of testing the quality of waste stream. There are other potential recycling vendors who are highly active in Arizona. They were reluctant to share information with me as they only deal with commercial facilities and municipalities. The city should contact these recyclers to search for profitable business outcomes. I would like to thank my faculty advisor, Al Brown, the City of Peoria officials, Stephen, Aaron, and Becky, City of Phoenix officials, Eduardo, Jeff, and Alexis, and the Project Cities team, Julia, Allison, Anne. Thank you so much. These are the references in the subsequent slides. Thank you so much.